Dumela, you are getting ready to read the story Living in South Africa by Chloe Perkins. This story is about a guy named David, and he's a kid just like you, but he's living in South Africa. South Africa is a country filled with stunning cities, amazing animals, and many different cultures. That's why they call South Africa the Rainbow Nation. Have you ever wondered what South Africa is like? You're going to read that story today to figure out exactly what South Africa is like. While you're reading, I would like for you to listen for the key vocabulary words of culture, traditions, and Rainbow Nation, which we know is South Africa's nickname. Today what we're going to do is generate questions and gain information. We're talking about a KWL chart. I think you guys are experts at KWL charts by now. We've already made 2 of them before, but a KWL chart is one of the best ways to keep track of information in a story. Teachers like me and teachers like the ones who you've had before love using KWL charts because they help us keep track of information. So if you remember what we did yesterday, we made a KWL chart about Egypt. What questions did you have about Egypt? Did you learn some new facts about Egypt? Now, how are we going to learn and answer new questions about South Africa? Let's go. Today what we're going to need is a piece of paper or a whiteboard and a pencil or marker, something to write with today, okay? So, you guys, like I said, should be experts at KWL charts. The first thing you need to do is what? You're right. Divide the paper and label. Let's divide it into thirds. 1 line down, 2 lines down. And on the first box, we are going to put what letter? K. On the middle section, what letter are we going to put? W. And what are we going to put in the last section? What letter? Letter L. Super job. Like I said, you guys are experts. So this is a KWL chart about South Africa, okay? So, what do we know about South Africa? Today, you've heard some facts in our morning greeting, okay? In our morning greeting. We know South Africa is a part or a small part of Africa. So, we're going to put part of Africa. Also, you should be wearing animal print today. So that tells us, and it was also in our morning greeting, that Africa has lots of animals. What else do you know about South Africa? Add something else here that you know. All right, now we're heading into the W section. What do we want to know about South Africa? What do you want to know about South Africa? You're getting ready to read a story about a boy named David who lives in South Africa. So, when you think about South Africa, what are some of the things that you want to learn? What do you want to know? What I want to know is how to say hi in their language. All right, you can come up with another question or another thing that you would like to learn today before we read our story. Maybe you want to know what their climate is like. What are you wondering about? What do you know from the title of the story. Okay, so now that you have created your KWL chart, you know that we do the L section after our story, okay? We are going to do what we learned after we read the story. So now you are going to watch and listen to the story, Living in South Africa by Chloe Perkins. When you finish listening to the story, you're going to come back and fill out the L or the Learn section of your KWL chart. Then you're going to share it on Flipgrid with us. Tell us what questions you had about South Africa, and did you learn the answers to those questions? And if not, how are you going to figure out what the answer to those questions are? I'll see you on Flipgrid and enjoy your story. Bye!